So guys, this is my 2011 Subaru Forester Turbo Diesel. Having a few issues with the DPF light. I've taken it to mechanic several times, and each time they say there's nothing wrong with it other than the soot accumulation's too high. They can run the auto regeneration, which usually gets it back down to about 20%, but it's coming on every couple of months or so. Usually the light comes up here just on the dash. If you've clicked on this video, you know exactly where it is. Also have my own little OBD 2 reader, which just plugs in under here. You can see right up the top, there's a little hole for it to plug in. And that gives you a read on any of the codes. Every time I plugged it in, there's been no codes showing up unless the DPF light's flashing. There's a little read over the side. So we'll come back around the front. I'll open up the bonnet and show you what we're working with. It's a bit rainy today. So just under the front here, you can see the engine bay, just right down in the bottom at the front. A little bit hard to see, but you can see the DPF sitting there, little silver box thing there. So the main fix that I've been able to find, this might be what's happening to you as well if you're clicking on this video and the DPF light's flicking up too regularly, is this little part here. So you can see in there's a little tube coming from the intercooler into the throttle body, and often that gets a crack in it, which happened to be the fix for myself. So to access that, you've got a few bolts you need to take off the intercooler. You've got one here, got another one over the front there, and then you can take off these two just at the front, which helps release one of the braces, makes it a bit easier to get out. And you just undo this one to give you a bit of slack, loosen this clamp, and then two more clamps on the other side to get that part that we need out. So one clamp there, and the other one's really hard to get to, just tucked away in there. As you can see, I've recorded this after I've already fixed it, but I'll show you the principles anyway. So the intercooler should just flick off once we've done that. You should be able to get that part out nice and easily. So once we've got the part out, you can see the issue here, nice big crack through it, which is ruining the air-fuel mixture. Just a temporary fix. I couldn't find the part online, they're quite hard to find where I am. Just a bit of duct tape, just did the job. But as you can see, this is the soot that is going through the engine and clogging up the DPF. Hope this helps. And I didn't mention earlier, but the reason that it doesn't flick up any codes is because this particular part is after any of the sensors. So the engine thinks it's getting the right mixture, when in reality it's not. You can also test for a crack in this part just by reaching around and feeling at the bottom. See if there's a crack there.